Okay, a couple more minutes, guys. Like 5 more minutes. You guys are in the car? What are you guys doing in the car? You guys in the car over there? Just done your rehearsal?
Yeah, man, we've just finished. We've just come out, so yeah.
Oh, cool. How'd that come out? Pretty good? Come out good?
Yeah, good. Yeah, been rehearsing some new stuff and with our new drummer and stuff, so yeah, it's cool, yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
All good. All good.
Good. Okay. Don't tell me any more stuff until the show begins. Okay. Don't blow your loads yet. Okay. Don't blow the loads. We're all getting old. Don't blow any loads.
You sound like an unbelievable douche.
Do you know the Dave Darin show?
Not enough to boil a monkey's bum.
Most people say, who the fuck is Dave Darin?
Like Disneyland, I'm the happiest fucking guy on earth.
Who the fuck is Dave Darin?
I'd like to welcome the pommy bastard.
Have you heard of Dave Darin?
Oh, hello, Bruce. How are you, Bruce?
Who the fuck is Dave Darin?
Are you a puff duck?
He used to be on terrestrial radio, but he got fired.
Ah, spit.
Have you heard of Nigel before?
This here's the wattle, the emblem of our land. You can stick it in a bottle, you can hold it in your hand.
Fuck you, Nigel. Who the fuck is Dave Darin?
Here comes the boss fella now.
Dave Darin.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Dave Darin Show, guys. I've got this kick-ass band. They're in their band, by the way. They're just done rehearsals. They're called Partisan. How are you guys doing, man?
Hey, man.
Hey, how are we doing?
Very
Good,
well,
thanks.
man. Yeah, very well.
You guys look great, by the way. Here it's daytime in New York City. It's nighttime, 9 p.m. where you guys are. So I'm sure you guys are horny, right? Chick in the back
Yeah,
seat
that's
or
right.
what?
Yeah. They're just behind. You can't see them. We've told them to duck down. So.
Now, I do know that there's someone. Who else was I talking to there when this first started? There's someone in your band other than you two guys, right?
That's our manager, yeah, Lorna.
Oh, okay. And how's she doing? Pretty good? What's she doing back there? Is she lighting a joint? What's she doing in the back?
I couldn't say, couldn't possibly say.
It's too debauched.
Well, I'll tell you what, if she is feeling herself up or anything like that, then please move the camera to that vagina area so we can all see it, if you don't mind. Okay. So again, the name of the band is Partisan. By the way, any of you guys buy, because then you guys would be bipartisan, right? It's a good political name for a band. Especially with all our current fuck-ups in the United States, right? So we won't get into politics. I don't do anything about politics. But I was asking you guys before the show started to give me a really disgusting show that you guys had. Anything disgusting happen to you guys on the road? I want to know. I want the grit, the grime, the slime, the sludge. Give me your worst story, and then I'm going to beat it with my story. So what happened to you guys? Give me some scoop here.
Well, you will beat it with your story. It's not particularly rock and roll. We were playing with this punk band, and me and the singer of this punk band decided to have a drinking competition before we went on. He won. I ended up puking in the box of beer and thought it'd be great to kick it all over the pool room. And then the manager came in and basically made me clean it all up. But yeah, it's not very rock and roll, man.
Well,
I'm on my hands and knees, pissed out my head, scrubbing up my own puke.
So that was a good one. I got a story very similar. It involves puke and vomit. By the way, in the United States, we call it vomit. Where are you guys? What country are you guys in?
We're Manchester, England.
Okay, Manchester, England, you guys say puke. In the United States, we say vomit. Okay, it's a little more disgusting way to say it, right?
Right.
So here's my story. So this is like 30 years ago. I'm playing in this band. It's called Cookie Jar and the Crumbs, or it might have been in Bandstand. I forget, because I moved from a couple bands way back. And they were both cover bands because it was like in the disco ages, right? So I'm doing a disco cover band shit, right? So I had this buddy of mine. His name's Bill. The guy could never, ever, ever get laid. Pretty sad, right? So I decided, okay, so I'm going to bring the guy to a gig and help the guy get laid because he's a nice guy. And I don't care being with him because I'm going to get laid a lot more than he does. So I'll give him some leftovers, right? So I brought him, I brought him along with me. I'm playing in a band, and then set's finished, and I'm looking around for Bill. And I'm thinking, well, I don't see Bill. Maybe he's in the restroom getting laid. I'm thinking maybe he got lucky, right? Because he's claiming he's with Dave Darin in the rock band, right? Or the disco band at that time, right? So I go into the restroom looking for Bill. And sure enough, there's a stall closed. And I see like shoes at the bottom. However, I see shoes like he's kneeling. So I'm thinking, well, maybe he's satisfying the chick, which is kind of cool, right? So I open up the store. I knock on the door and he's like moaning and I don't see anyone else in there. So I open up the door and the guy is vomiting into the toilet because obviously couldn't hold any liquor, right? But it's worse than that because the guy before him that was probably using the toilet he was probably constipated. Finally, when it all broke loose, it was all diarrhea, and we got Bill vomiting into a toilet full of constipation and diarrhea. How's that story, guys? I think that deserves a clap from you. Come on, clap, guys. Come on. You got to clap about that one, right?
Man, I'm glad I haven't eaten.
So, by the way, talking about massives, I was checking out your music. It's some massive music, really good shit. So, give me a little bit about you guys. The names of the guys in the band. First of all, we got into the vomit and the diarrhea, but I want to know the guys in the band. Who are you guys? And the instruments you play, by the way.
Well, we're just a three-piece. I sing and play guitar. Dan plays bass, and we've just got a new drummer called Leo. He was a bit of a Jimmy Chamberlain, so we're quite happy with him.
Oh, cool. And he's working out pretty well. New guy's working out, right?
Yeah, really well, man.
Yeah, man.
Really well.
Breath of fresh air. He's rejuvenated us completely, it really is a pleasure to play with, it's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bummer because I thought you guys were going to say he sucked and we would fire him right on the show. So, but he's working out. That's too. I got someone on hold, like another band on hold that's going to fire their artist. So I'm going to hang up from you guys and move off to them. Okay, I want some drama. I'm joking. Don't worry about it. So you guys have you ever toured outside of the UK? I mean, obviously we don't know anything about United States here, about any other country at all. So you guys tour outside of the UK? Have you been to the United States? Germany, Australia? Where you been?
Yeah, we came over to your side of the pond in last September. We played in New York and LA. That was pretty cool. Played at Pianos in New York and Whiskey Go Go in LA.
Yeah, it was epic, man. It was great. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was ace.
Yeah, how'd you set that up?
Yeah, we're coming back out, hopefully. End of this year, beginning of next.
Oh, nice. How'd you set that up? How do you guys set up, like, from so far away? How do you connect with gigs and venues and things to do in another country? United States, we can start with us. How did you set that up?
Lorna does it all for us.
Yeah, we got a good manager, and there's Twitter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, let's jump to a piece of music.
Yeah, Lorna does all the hard work.
I'll tell you what, let's jump to a piece of music now. I got a couple tracks from you guys. I think I've got one live track, but then I've got a replay of that in the professional recording studio. So I know we got Juggernaut, and what's the other one called?
Two Lovers.
Which one should we start off with?
Let's go with Two Lovers.
Okay, that's what we're going to do right here. I'm going to miniaturize this screen, pull up the video, and we're going to rock that track. So here we go, guys.
Let
All right, guys. Back to the show here. Let me see if I can click up so gracefully the Skype thing. And there we go. The tremendous track, guys. By the way, how did you write that song? Who wrote it? Did the drummer write it that you guys had before? Is this the? By the way, is that the current drummer in the band in that video, or is he the old drummer?
He's the old drummer, yeah.
He's the last one, yeah.
Yeah, we go through him at a rate of knots,
Like
drummers.
Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Okay, so by the way, you know what I'm going to do, guys, just for you? I'm going to take the video that we just aired with the old drummer, and I'm going to take his head off, and I'm going to put Caitlyn Jenner's head on him, okay?
Go for it, man.
It'd be a kick to have, like, Caitlyn Jenner in your band. By the way, I did hear Caitlyn Jenner, it's not a joke, is a drum player. Did you guys know that?
No.
And by the way, Caitlyn Jenner, the prior...
I hope she's a better drummer than she's a driver.
But by the way, Caitlyn Jenner, the previous Bruce Jenner, is forming a band, and there's going to be a tour, and as her breasts are growing, she's going to be on the A Cup tour, the B Cup tour, the C Cup tour, as the breasts develop. So just so you guys know...
Excellent.
So you guys had no idea what kind of fucked up show. Did you research this show before you decided to join it, or you came on just here? And
We just dived straight in, man, and hope for the best.
Yeah, we're just asking the manager before. He was like, "Are we allowed to swear?" I'm guessing we are.
Yeah, I think you guys probably figured you are. What would you like to swear? What's your favorite swear word over there? What is it? Is it fuck or what is it?
Clunge.
Clunge. I thought it was. What is it? Clunge.
Clunge. Yeah.
Never heard that one. What does it mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not telling
It's
us what it
basically a dirty vagina.
Actually, funnier enough, it broke up just when you said that. So you got to repeat it. You got to repeat it. It broke up. It broke up.
Oh man. Okay, for the benefit of all you that side of the pond, clunge a dirty vagina.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Oh, so you guys have met my wife. Oh, okay. So, oh my God, my wife's not here to have heard that. But I'm sure my wife's not here, but I'm sure the divorce papers are filing in pretty soon. So, tell me about the history of you guys. Were you like together from the get-go of this band? Were you guys in different bands throughout your careers and then united? How did you guys come to be this trio?
Yeah, we've all been in different bands. We've all had years in various bands. I met Dan through our first original drummer, who died in a horrible gardening accident. And now we've been together for how long? 4 years, 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. The old drummer. I was at a festival near the town that I'm from, and the drummer pulled in with a song him and Stu had recorded, and I asked him if I could play bass for the band if they needed a bass player, because I really liked it. So yeah, here I am, man. So we've sort of all come together over different bits. So yeah.
Cool. Okay. So now I notice you guys both have
Just
sort
a
of
bunch of fuck-ups, really.
There he goes with his favorite word for the radio. By the way, I notice you guys have different accents. Are you guys both from different parts of the UK or what?
Yeah. We're all from the north, but Stu's from Carlisle originally, which is on the border of Scotland, and I'm from a place called Scarborough, which is in Yorkshire.
It's like Middle Earth.
Yeah, like Middle Earth.
Oh, okay. What's that? There's that. Remember that there was a TV show from Britain that was pretty popular out here. There's a couple of them. Obviously, Monty Python from way back. But then there was one, what was it called? Red Dwarf and Faulty Towers. You guys into all these?
Yeah.
Yeah, funny show. You guys have some really funny shows. I wish we had more funny shows like you guys, right?
Yeah, man, Red Dwarf and that's brilliant. It's classic TV, that is.
Yeah, we do have a lot of cult kind of TV comedy things going on, yeah.
Yeah, and the famous word from that TV show was SMEG, right? SMEG. I remember that. See that? Now you know I'm a true fan.
Yeah.
So that was
man.
So you just guys came back from your rehearsal, right? You were playing some music out. Was it more when you guys go to rehearse? Is it more like a jam where you're trying to figure out where you are for the next song, or were you rehearsing for the next gig, or how do you guys? I guess I'm asking you how you guys create your music in a jam session, or is it different than that?
It's both really. At the moment, we're really sort of quite methodical because we're trying to get Leo up to scratch for our next gig on the 10th of March in Bradford. And so we're just trying to coin a set together. And writing goes, Stu's wrote all of the songs originally, and it's only sort of for this next album that we've started writing together, really. So they're born out of jams or just ideas that we've thrown about, or old ideas that we rejuvenate, you know. So they come from anywhere, really, man. It's like going fishing. Some of them are fully formed and you can catch them there, or there's a little bits that you have to stick together, you know. Yeah.
Cool.
Drug frenzies, they help.
Now, when you guys are writing your music and you're sitting down there and you're trying to get your ideas, and obviously there can be moments when you've got like an overwhelming amount of ideas. Do you just make sure you record and capture everything for potential future bits and pieces, or is that kind of what you do?
It helps if we do it, man, because we've lost some absolute gems before that have, you know, I'll remember that forever, and then it's gone 10 minutes later, you know, so as soon as you've had a joint, really, it's gone. So, yeah. But it was great before that.
Yeah, we try and record everything. I mean, me and Dan, we've always got our phones with us. We get an idea, we're straight on the phone, you know, on the recording app, and get it down so we remember it. And it's just a case of like going through all your recordings and get inspiration from the little bits that you've got, I think.
And some ideas will fit with older ideas, or some will spark new ones, you know. It's they're born out of all sorts of places, really, man. Yeah.
It's very rare that they sit down and write a complete song, but they're the good ones. The good ones are the ones that come instantly, all at once in 5 minutes, I think. They're the magic.
Is that right? You know, I've asked that question before. I never really got as good an answer as you. You're saying that the best pieces, the best gems, are the ones that kind of write themselves and they're quicker to write. You think that's true?
Yeah, for us anyway, I think, yeah.
Yeah, they're there. It's like you've caught them, it's like you've plucked them fully formed out of the air. Like they were just passing by and you picked it out, and they're the best, man.
Very cool, very cool. So your next gigs are all in the UK? Do you guys set up a tour, and that's where the UK is a small country, right? Is it easy to go all around and play the whole country, or what's it like?
Yeah, it's pretty small. By you guys' standard, it's tiny. I don't know. It's still, our roads are pretty crappy, so it takes quite a long time to get anywhere, really. Yeah, especially if you're in Yorkshire. It'll be a mud track, you know.
Cool.
Yeah, we go all over. We go to Scotland, Glasgow, Edinburgh. We'll go down to London, Camden, and play. Anywhere that ladders will travel to, really, you know. So, yeah.
What are the fans like in the UK? Because obviously I go to gigs in New York City, which you guys have played in New York City. You've also played in Whiskey A Go-Go in California. When you come back to the UK, do you find the same energy in the scenes as vibrant, or is it more vibrant than the United States is?
It's hit and miss over here, to be honest. One gig you can play and it's an absolute madhouse. The next gig, people just aren't interested. We found in America, I don't know if it's because we were a British band, over there, that the audiences there that we played to, amazing. They loved it. They went really mad, yeah.
Now, very cool. I noticed when you guys sing, it's kind of like, and most bands from the UK, they lose their accents. Even the Beatles, when they sang, you couldn't detect the English accent. So I would imagine you guys in between songs, to attract the ladies and the potential sex afterwards, you guys probably open up into some verbal talking, right? You want the accent to come out that's lost in the music, right?
Yeah, well, it's funny you should say that, because when we played over in, I think it was in New York, gig we played, there was a guy that came up to us afterwards and he said, "You guys are really cool, man. You guys are really cool. You sing American, but you speak English."
See, that's a common theme. I've noticed that. That's pretty wild. That is wild. I'll tell you what, let's play another song, and then we're going to come back real quick, and we're going to ask you guys how to connect with you on Facebook and Twitter and all that. So we're going to play the other song. We're going to play Juggernaut. We're going to play the professional studio version of it. Okay, guys?
Cool. Cheers, man.
And what I'll do is when I mix the YouTube show at the very end of it, I'll mix the live version of Juggernaut for you guys. So for this one, we're going to do the professional studio version, and here we go. All right. Tremendous, guys. I love these. I love your music, by the way. It's incredible music. I'm so delighted I had you on the show here, guys.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
And by the way, I got to ask you guys this question. When you're doing the videos there, you guys look tremendous. Was it easy to get you guys to look as good as that? Or do you guys do like, in sports, like we got the football players and they're watching the replays? Do you guys watch the replays to make sure you guys look that good? You guys look great. Seriously, you really do.
No, we don't have anything to do with it. That video there, that was particularly bad because I'd been up for 2 days on a bit of a bender.
Oh, really?
So I wasn't looking at my best.
So by the way, out of the two of you guys, which one's hung the biggest? Do you have any idea? Who's hung bigger?
Probably Dan, to be honest. I'm only 5'6". Mine's like a regular size, so it looks bigger, but Danny's probably got the edge.
Oh, very cool.
I think it was
very
a
cool.
genetic defect at birth, man. It was.
We call him the donkey.
Now, do you guys go to a professional video recording studio? Because obviously a lot of bands would benefit from the great quality of the video guys you got. Plus, of course, the music as well. You guys have both. Do you guys go to a recording studio to do both the video and the audio? Because it's really sounding great.
Cheers, man. Yeah, we use a guy called Christoph to record the music. He's a really good producer here in Manchester. He's a crazy French guy. He's done. I've been working with him for a few years now. He always does brilliant stuff for us.
Yeah,
as far as videos, we've used a few different companies really. So it depends on money really, you know, and how flush we aren't really, you know.
Yep.
It was actually a student that did that last video for us.
Oh, is that right? Now, how do you guys make your most money in the UK? When I ask bands in the United States, they say it's the merch booth. So obviously they've got to play enough to make the merch booths out there enough to sell merchandise. Some of them have online stores for their merchandise. The same thing, pretty much?
Yeah. Merchandise and gigging. Obviously, you want to work towards some kind of sync deal for TV or film. That's really where the money is now. But other than that, yeah, it's merchandise and live gigs.
Okay, last question. Then we're going to make sure after this last question that we know how to hook up with you guys. What are your next goals? Are your goals to play on a big tour of the entire world, of the United States again? What's your next goal in mind to bring your band to the next level?
Yeah, well, this year we've got a very busy year. We've got a lot of gigs in this country, and like I say, we want at the end of this year or beginning of next, we're definitely going to come back to the US and do a proper tour over there.
Cool. Make sure when you're in New York City or LA, since I'm in both quite often, let me know and I'll come out and I'll record this video live in person with you guys. How's that sound?
Brilliant. That sounds fantastic. Great, man.
Cool. And
one
more.
another single man as well. So.
Oh yeah, we've got a new single coming out next month.
Oh, you do?
So
I'll tell you what. When it comes out, hit me up and I'll have you guys on for like a quick 5 minutes to announce the track. And we'll play the video right here on the show, okay? So make sure you hit me up with that for sure.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah, awesome, man. Yeah.
Okay?
Thanks,
and
we will do.
Again, as I promised, make sure we shout out how to hook up with you guys. If you guys are on iTunes, if you're on Twitter, if you're on Facebook, how do people best get to you guys where you respond the quickest?
Twitter probably, yeah. We are Partisan on Twitter. If on iTunes we've got the tunes you've just played are on there, just under Partisan. Our website's www.partisan.rocks. If you'd like to see it on SoundCloud, it's Partisan77 / SoundCloud. I think that's all the platforms we're on, I think, really, yeah.
Yeah, man.
On Reverb Nation and things like that as well, so, yeah.
Cool.
If you want to see Dan's dick, go to www.donkeykong.
Well, we've got something here in the United States called Backpage, which is usually for bands, but it's also for females that like anal sex. You go to backpage.com, and there's where you can have some of that action, okay? By the way, it's Partisan. Let me spell it for you. It's Partisan. And that's how you connect with these guys. Make sure Partisan, Partisan. Check these guys out. They're brilliant. I know that's a word you use in the UK there, is brilliant. I love their music, and they're going to be on in about a month to announce their special track for our audience here on the Dave Darin Show. You guys are tremendous. Thanks for being on the show, man.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. Cheers.
All right, cheers, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Later on.
Will very much.